doing okay on this one? So you found that you can take extra classes?
I was allowed to take a couple of semesters. I was allowed to take, the regular curriculum is around 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
2 semesters, they allowed me to take 24 credit hours. So I completed a year and a half of college in less than a year.
Okay.
And then I finished college in less than 3 years. And as soon as I finished college, there were no jobs in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I finished in January, there were no jobs. I went to work for a chemical company, and the job was pretty good, but I wanted to use my mathematics, and didn't need any mathematics for this job I had with Baptist and Chemical Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to use my math while I still knew something about it.
Yeah.
So I got this offer from the City of Falls Church to be a math teacher in their high school,
Mm-hmm.
which was brand new. First, in fact, they only had 4 classrooms, so my first year of teaching was in the hallway.
Okay.
And I taught arithmetic and algebra.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went on to teach some higher courses later on. And I met Nancy there at the school. She was a librarian,
Mm-hmm.
and I spent a little bit of time in the library stacks talking with the librarian because I was looking for certain books. Ended up marrying her while we were both there. And a year later, she was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way in the world that we could go from $8,000 down to $4,800 and raise a family.
Sure.
And that's when I found out what industry paid. There was a company called Melpar, it's now Raytheon.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in that building. I didn't even know what they did. I didn't even know that they were an electronics company. They were.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing they said, well, you got these advanced courses at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute on a fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
You realize how few people have courses in tensor analysis and things like that? You really got a real math background.
And was this what you did when you were, was this the 4 months from the Army?
Rensselaer was I already completed the college. I was
Okay.
teaching school.
Okay.
I was teaching school, but while I was teaching school, I applied for this deal that General Electric was offering, and I won this fellowship
Okay.
at Rensselaer Polytechnic in New England,
Mm-hmm.
and in advanced mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
So they hired me right away. I asked for $5,600. They started me at $77,200. I thought, well, I got it made. Nancy says, put that kitchen stuff away. We're going out to eat. We're so damn rich and all that business. And I stayed with that company for 37 years and retired as a vice president for Raytheon. And that's where my pension comes from right now.
That's fantastic.
And so when they say that, there's no opportunity, there's always opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Do you start at the top? Rarely.
Yeah.
But I ended up at the top there.
Well, that's very good. And you earned it and you worked for it. We're going to hold off on the trips until the two of you are together and you'll talk about the big family vacations. Okay. One of the things they ask is, and it's almost peppered into everything we've talked about, think about, I guess, Chipper's 2 children, David, and he's got a daughter?
Chip
Yeah.
has a son and a daughter.
Sure, David and
David and Laura.
Laura. And then Tom has Lena and
Lena
Luke.
and Luke.
Think when those guys are 10, 11, 12, 13, somewhere like, and they get to watch this, what would you want to tell them, advice for their lives that you think would be helpful?
Don't own a car until you're 18 years. Don't have a car at your command until you're over 18 years of age. That's number one.
Okay, and why?
Do not get you a car when you're 16 years of age, because when a child, especially a boy, gets a car at 16, that's the most important thing in his life.
Mm-hmm.
The car owns him, he doesn't own the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd hate to see them get in a car at 16 years of age, which is a
Okay.
possible thing so far it's worked with John's kids.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is that, remember, it's still costly to go to college. And your parents have got to plan in advance, because by the time you go to college, it will be unusual if you can get into a college and pay for the year if you can do it for less than $30,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds, with the way inflation is going to
That's
come,
right now, by the
Right.
time these guys are in college.
40 or 50,000.
Yeah.
See, next year will be the first $1 trillion budget that this country has in
Okay.
debt.
Okay.
So you can see what's going to happen to inflation.
Yeah,
People don't realize that.
yeah.
And I always remind all of them, no matter what your salary is, you got to save some money
Mhm.
every year. I says, yeah, I saved money when I was making $3,300 as a school teacher. I saved money when I was making $50,000.
Mhm.
It's other jobs. And I saved a lot of money once I got over $100,000 a year.
Mhm.
And if there's two of you working, you can save a fortune. And your mother and I did that. And right now, I don't need your help. And I want you to be, it goes two ways. And I don't want to give you any help.
Mhm.
Now, doesn't mean I can't do it, and you will get it someday. But my biggest two things in life have been to raise a family, that I would never have to depend on them to
Mhm.
support me.
Mhm.
And I've achieved that. That's no problem.
Mhm.
Likewise, raise a family that I don't have to support them.
Mhm.
And I think I've achieved that situation.
Yeah, in spades, in both directions.
Yeah, so the thing is that